What's up, guys? We are going into a game of Goliath. It's been a long time since I played Goliath. A couple months, I think. So I kind of want to get back into the other monsters a little bit more, but I think Gorgon's going to remain my main monster for a little while. See what we're up against. Rogue Val, Hank. I haven't played against Wasteland Maggie enough to know if I have to change my playstyle at all. So I'll treat her like normal Maggie for the time being. I do think having only one harpoon is going to change a few things. And the way that harpoon functions is a little more annoying. It's a little bit, like, it has a longer attach range, which is kind of a little bit more difficult to manage in, like, sustained fights, where they're only going to have one harpoon up, regardless. So we found CDR really quickly here. We're on Weather Control, which is one of my favorite maps. And I used to really like it on Goliath, because there's a lot of places you can leap. So I just checked that Armadon to see if it was buffed. It was not. Doesn't look like that Tyrant is buffed either. So I did just hit a spotter. If they were paying attention when they were dropping out of that dropship, they would have noticed. I'll do a little bit of sneaking, but there is a daisy on the map, so I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of it. I just don't want to have footprint sounds, although I don't think they're close enough to hear them yet anyway. But really I just want to get into the caves before they catch up to me. Weather control's pretty nice in that it's a very round map, so it's not super easy for the hunters to kind of pin you up against a wall and capture you. But there are a few places that you can commit to, like the beach, for example. I could have committed there, and I would have probably taken a dome there if I did. But I'd much prefer having a dome inside of this area, because it's way more beneficial for the monster if you're inside of this cave area than anywhere else on this map. So we should be able to get Evolve ready in here. I don't need a whole lot more, and depending on if they're aggressive with the doming inside of here, they should be. They'll either leave me alone. Like they should be caught up for the most part. Right around now, they should be getting to the cave entrance, I would say. If they were on point, yeah, there they are. My guess is over near the slot that's up under that helipad. When I was jumping, they probably heard me over there. Goliath's sleep is pretty loud. I'm gonna sit in this bush here a little bit. I really need one more meat before I want to take a fight, so I'll see if I can break away. I see Maggie running past me. Daisy's sniffing, so they should have a general idea that I'm around here. A lot of the time, if they played Maggie for a while, so you can see Daisy in that sniff animation, that means your Daisy's basically within dome range. So Maggie could throw the dome and probably be pretty sure to get me, but they don't know where I am, so they wouldn't deal a whole lot of damage to me. You can see even Hyde was looking pretty much straight at me, but I kind of blend into these trees. Alright, there's Daisy right above me, and there's... okay. And I meant Maggie was right above me. Daisy started using her flamethrower on me. So AI is a little harder to trick. That was kind of weird. They didn't get the dome on me, though. I would have committed a bit farther there if I was evolved ready. Now that I am, I could probably circle back and try to do something. See if maybe I can get some damage done. I actually landed on who I wanted to, which is Hank. He's my priority target, obviously. That was a good follow-up as well. I might get a quick down penalty here. That was a good orbital. So I'm looking where Rogue Val is healing. She shouldn't be healing him. Harpoon, super annoying. That's one thing that I am bad at with Goliath specifically, and I don't understand why is breaking harpoons. Like, only Goliath. Maybe it's just the flame breath blinds me or something, and I don't know that I'm attached. I don't really know. So I didn't actually get the down penalty, which is kind of bad. I have to do some mitigating now. Alright, dome's down. I'm gonna go into the caves and evolve. It wasn't a good fight for me at all. If I would've got the down penalty, I would've probably been about even. But Goliath can take a bit more punishment and still be in a good spot because of the higher armor pool than Gorgon has. So I'm still okay. It's going to take a little bit of practice to get back good with Goliath. I'm going to finish out my 3 into rock throw and 1 into charge now. Get my burst damage up. Yeah, I gotta get back to being good at tumbling hunters with Goliath. That's what Goliath's really all about. Getting them locked into a tumble and getting your main damage off. And it's been a while. Gorgon plays very differently. So I'll go ahead and get climb bonus now. I left it alive before because I had CDR that I found at the early start of the game. Yeah, things are fine. I have plenty of health to work with. This is pretty much stage 2 Gorgon health, so I'm okay with it. They had a disconnect that I just noticed. That kind of sucks. Well, it just happened. We'll see if I can get this damage resist. I actually just played against this same crew on Gorgon. I'll probably upload this video before that one though. They did pretty well that game as well. I think I remember one of them was bronze or 2 of them were bronze or something, but they still did pretty well. Yeah, it was a full pre-made though. Same people at least. So either they stuck in the lobby or something. Got re-queued with each other, I don't know. So the damage resist is going to be really helpful in my next fight, and I should be able to get Evolve ready again before taking this next dome, which is really good for me. This isn't the best place to take a dome. There's not a whole lot of area that you can kind of take cover as a monster, but I'm stage 2, so I mean I should be able to fight them. I'm just kind of bad with Goliath right now. That was all bad. I need to wait until my cooldowns are back up. Alright, so it looks like he might be reconnected because he's idle right now. Yeah, he's back, okay. So they must have had a reconnect. I'm not sure exactly where he went. That's one thing I'm bad with Goliath as well, is it seems way easier for me to use web as with Gorgon to find cloaked hunters. I never seem to be able to find them when I'm Goliath. Alright, this should... Oh god, please get me that rock throw. I need to hit this rock throw. There we go, okay. Finally got the down penalty on Hank. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this dome. I took a lot of damage for that down penalty, but again, Goliath is okay with low amounts of health. He's got a huge armor pull at stage 3. I'm behind, but not that far behind. That Reaver's probably going to eat my meal. I was going to use that to get a little bit of armor right after my cocoon hatches. Alright, so we're going to go full burst build. 2 into leap 2, or 3 into leap, 3 into rock throw. So I'm not sure if I want to take that Reaver yet or leave it alive. I still have a bit of damage resist that I can probably get one flight off. Yeah, my Goliath is definitely very rusty. I used a lot of Goliath in the big alpha way back when, before the game even came out. I must have put 40 hours of almost pure Goliath during that time. Alright, so movement speed's here as well. I'm going to keep that in my mind. I'm probably going to come back to this. I actually don't want that Tyrant to eat it. Ooh, Tyrant buff's here as well. A lot of buffs for me to take. I could take it right now. But yeah, I didn't play a whole lot of Goliath even on release. I played quite a bit of it. It used to be my main monster. Switched over to Kraken, and then I switched over to Wraith. And then I guess I kind of just skipped over Behemoth because I didn't really like him. And then Wraith and Kraken were my main monsters for a long time until Gorgon came out. And it's been a while since I've played really any Kraken or Goliath, so I'm going to try to get back into those monsters a little bit. Not going to be my main monsters, but just to keep things fresh. Alright, so we want to go after Hank again. Yeah, see, like that split second that I like kind of leveled out my leap allowed Hank to recover from the tumble that I got from the heavy attack. That's got to be instantaneous decision and be able to hit with it consistently. I'm not sure exactly where Hank is. I'm just kind of throwing things out. Oh, I got him too. Nice. I don't think it was the rock that got him. I think it was the leap though. The leap probably finished him off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win the game here though. Hyde is doing quite a bit of damage to me. Those harpoons are really annoying. Regular Maggie harpoons are as well, but the additional range means they can put them behind you while still being like in front of you and up on a ledge. Like Wasteland Maggie only has one available to her, but the attach range is longer and the placement range is longer, which makes a good Maggie be able to put them in more annoying positions. Because if you put a harpoon right in front of the monster, he's just going to auto-break it. So I took quite a bit of extra damage there, trying to get the Rogue Veil down penalty. My Goliath is very sloppy. Alright, so I'll take this health regen. I don't know if I'm going to take it the entire duration, but I'm pretty sure when you're in combat you don't regen, so I kind of will take my time armoring up. I got 2 strikes on Hank, so the next one will be a lot easier and it'll be a kill, which will give me quite a bit of time to make some stuff happen to the other hunters. Alright. Still got 5 bars to work with and a huge armor pool. Still a winnable game, but I do think I'm a little bit behind. Even if I lose this game, it's really good practice. Probably every time that I play, I'll do like 1 game of each monster and then just finish it out with a Gorgon. Or like do two Gorgon games to warm up and then 1 of each monster and then like another Gorgon game. Something like that. Although when the next title update comes out, if they make any changes to any of the monsters, I'll probably play them a little bit extra. Just to see how it all works. I really haven't given Behemoth enough of a try since they've made changes to him, but I just hate his movement. I like faster monsters, that's why I played Wraith for so long. And also why I didn't go Decoy Wraith. Because Decoy Wraith isn't very mobile. I mean, it still is, but it doesn't have as much damage to its mobile abilities. Alright, that was a terrible leap. Oh well, Hank's right here, so that's good. Oh, I actually hit him with that. That's slow fall. So he's wasting a lot of jetpack. He did get a huge orbital, oh my god. I picked up that rock right as the first orbital bolt was falling. I'm gonna get out of here and just armor up. I took that entire orbital to the face. That's very bad. I remember a long time ago in the Big Alpha, I used to not take rock throw specifically because you had to stand still when you picked up the rock. I remember that. And I did okay, but I kind of learned my ways with rock throw, and that it like just deals such a significant amount of damage. It's really good to finish off a weakened target. It's still possible, I think, to win without rock throw, but I don't know, it's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go back down here and get the movement speed buff. So I'm making use of both of those buffs that I found. There's still a Reaver buff somewhere around, but it's not as big of a deal. Movement speed really isn't either when it's just a fight, but it can be helpful. Chasing down hunters. If I wouldn't have taken that full orbital, the fact that Hank wasted all of his jetpack going up in the air to get a good orbital is pretty silly. If I didn't pick up the rocket like that moment, he would have gotten killed almost instantly. That's way too much jetpack to waste when I'm not even using an ability. What I should have done is just wait for him to come down. And then used a rock throw because he wouldn't have had any jetpack. I don't see Hank. He's probably way back in that same spot he was before. Yep, there he is. That was good. Yep. So I knew he got tumbled off of that building really hard, so I could follow up with that rock throw. He probably could have dodged it. Because there was quite a bit of distance. He probably recovered beforehand, but he wasn't able to quite make it out of the way. Alright, this should be game. Rogue Val went down pretty quick once Hank dropped. I think I'm going to commit here. This should be a winnable fight. Now that Daisy's down, I don't have to worry about her. Yeah, they're not picking anybody up. This should be it. So that was a little bit sloppy, but we got the win. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.